Hello, hello, and happy Monday motivation here with Contessa Brown, your holistic wellness therapist and coach. I'm hoping that everybody is able at some point today, because the sun usually doesn't set until a little bit after 8, to enjoy the beautiful weather today. It is absolutely gorgeous. I enjoyed it a little bit earlier while I was running out to run errands this morning, and just even taking a slow stroll on like back roads just to feel the breeze. It's amazing. So today I named it as Use What You Got. Go! Okay, so there's some things that are fueling today's topic of the day. So I recently had met with my friend Shay Lawson, and every time we meet, we get so excited and activated because we are just powerhouses and always have different types of ideas, and we're ready to just go, right? And we have the resources and the people and the knowledge and wisdom to do so. And we were talking about a couple of things. And then yesterday, I had brought up some things as part of the celebration leader in DAC, talking about God has already given you instructions of what to do. You need to go and do what you need to do and stop sitting and waiting on the Lord. He already told you what to do, right? And I've had some Monday motivations in the past, such as check your vats, meaning look in your closets, look in your sheds, look to see what you do have that you can use, and recasting your nets. Recasting your nets in places that may not have had worked before, but now it may work. So go back again. All this to say that some of us really do have everything that we need. We have the resources, we have the people. We may not have all the money yet, but we have ways to be able to generate money, but are not tapping in. And it could be because, hey, we're busy or tired. Maybe it's the weight of the responsibility. It could be the weight of, ooh, if I do this, I really, really got to do this. Hey, Roscoe, how you doing? But that all comes with the territory of being great and doing what you need to do. I have had times in my life where I have just literally sat and not did what I need to do because it was just very big and just very overwhelming. But once I started to go, all the fruits of the labor. Oh my God, Frederick, I still got to call you. I meant to call you on Saturday so we could do that project. Please remind me to call you maybe on Thursday. Thursday I have more time. So sometimes we can get a little intimidated by the weight of it or being overwhelmed. I know I have been there before so many times. Yes, I have been a business owner with Cafe So for almost 17 years. Next month, August 29th. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But there's so many different learning curves as I elevate in this business and elevate in my other businesses such as Countess Wellness and representing other businesses like Diet Psychology, like a woman of many crowns. But in the Bible, it just says to whom much is given, much is required. And I noticed that every decade, I want to say for me, yes, from 1997 to 2007 to 2017, there's always been a shift and evolution of Contessa, of Countess, and the responsibilities I have to take. And one of them was, going back to school for the second time. Who wants to go through a whole master's program again for the second time? Who? But when you are called, you just do what you got to do. Those were long nights. And this was in Newport, y'all. I would go to work, my 9 to 5. Technically, it was like 8 to 4:30 so I could get to Newport on time. Go to classes twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, from 6 to 9 at night, and wouldn't get home till like a little bit after 10. You do with what you got. Okay? You don't even have to be all grandiose like that, right? Be creative. We are such an abundant company. Hey, who wants to be my business partner? We are such an abundant country that I bet you if you were to look at your closets, if you were to go into your basements or your attics or your garages, there's so many things that you were sitting on that probably got tags, things that you were hoping to use and it's been years, and you can release that and make money off of that. I'm telling you, as a part of my decluttering business, I find it all the time. I'm like, what are we doing here? And then sell it if you don't intend on really using it. Why are we sitting on our things that can make money? Why are we sitting on our talents? Okay? There are people that got a fraction of the talent that you got, but they got the audacity of 110% and go with it. Sometimes we could be our biggest critic. Sometimes we could be our biggest hindrance. It's time to release what's inside of you and get up and go. Use what you already got. You got the knowledge, you got the wisdom, you got the skill. And not for nothing, there's so many different ways to be able to leverage our knowledge as well. People that are already in the fields of where you want to go, ask them to mentor you. Or you can hire a coach if you have the ability to invest in a coach, right? Or if you know people that are already ready to just hop on to something or ready to work, recruit them. Recruit them as part of your team. You got everybody and everything that you need to be successful. There's no reason why we should be stuck. Okay? And yes, if you need to use AI, like a little chat GPT, just to figure out things or sort your thoughts, that's okay too. Just don't let it be 100% of your content. I'm just saying, don't let it be 100%. You got to put in your work, and then you can just polish it, organize it, create a content calendar, create a calendar of your steps of what you need to do, a checklist of what you need to do, so that way you can stay on track. Come on, you guys. We have so much available to us. I just want to come on here and activate and agitate. The reason why I put pearls on my first book was because pearls are the product of agitation. It has to go through the agitation in order to be the beautiful product that we get to enjoy today. So I'm going to be that little bit of agitation, okay? I'm going to be the one to kind of rub you. And then life will shake you around a little bit, right? But I'm going to be a part of that process and just help to activate that belief in yourself that you can do it. You can do it. I will always go back to the time when in 2013, because I'm just so grateful that God was able to take me out of that moment. But when I didn't have no money, baby, I got real creative. I started putting stuff in my trunk of my car. I was doing Ubers before Uber was officially Uber. Listen, I did whatever I needed to do to get gas money for 2 rents, because I was paying rent at my house and also, not house, but at the place I was renting for my, home. And also, I was paying rent for Cafe Soul at Dyke Street. Listen, I know rent prices were different back then, but still. Okay, God gave me that heart of hustle to do whatever I needed to do. And because I did my part, he did his big one. I was able to, at that time I was selling Aflac. I was able to sell my first business portfolio for Aflac. And that was a big purchase, which ended up being the very office I went to go get my bariatric surgery from. Look how God just works. And that was 4 years after that. Then they retro pay me my unemployment at that time. So many things were coming in. And I was still doing my part of what I needed to do. Okay. I went to go get a job at a call center in Fall River. All kinds of stuff. Listen. Work with who and what you got. Who do you know that can take you the next step further? All right. I want to be a homeowner. I'm not a realtor. What does that mean? I reached out to April. I'm like, okay, April, I want to be a homeowner. What's the next steps I got to take? What do you suggest? She gave me a checklist. And then God started to download some other things for me to start to do. Reached out to my girl, Shay, right? Because she works at where? She works at a bank. Okay, yes. You know people that need to get you to your next space and place. And you also got things in the meantime that can help you to elevate, that can help you to succeed. Use what you got. Look in them vats. Look in your closets, in your garages, in your basements. What are you sitting on? Look within yourself. What are the skills that you are sitting on? hey, brush yourself off. What? Hey, Elisa. And if at first you don't succeed, brush yourself off and try again. Brush yourself off and try again. Again. Yes, try again. This is not a microwave dream. It's not a pipe dream. This is a big dream and a desire that's put in you. You're going to have to work and rework and work it again until it is what you need it to be. You got to do your part. But check in on what you already got. We're so blessed, you guys. We are so blessed. So thank you for tuning in. I hope that this was something that was encouraging to you. If you feel that are other people that are able to benefit from this conversation, please feel free to tag them in the comments or send them this link and they can check in later on. I'm just really, like I said, grateful and have the gratitude to be where I am at today and just being able to help other people to get motivated to do what they need to do. Don't forget, y'all, I do coaching services as well on the side. So if you need a little get your edges snatched or get yourself, put all the way together, holla at your girl. We can talk so that way we can get some things situated. All right. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy this day. At least get 10 minutes of that vitamin D outside. And we will reconvene at another time. Thank y'all.